Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Lily Expressions. And today on my timeline, I saw something from a video from McDonald's. Now, as we all know that I work at McDonald's, and I had my share of customers that have screamed in my face for things that I have nothing to do with or something that I have done with and it could be easily fixed and the whole 9 yards. Now, I am a person that is in the customer service, and I am also a person that goes other place to have well customer service. So, as we all know, people that work in the customer service know how it feels to be on both sides of the fence. Now, I've watched the video. I saw the video, I believe probably about, I would say 2 hours ago. One of my friends happened to work at McDonald's as a manager, and I guess a friend of hers uploaded this on Facebook to show her this video. Now, if you haven't seen the video, it's a video of a woman who is yelling and screaming about the unfair service that she has gotten over a wrong item. She was rung up for a cone and she wanted fries, and she just was yelling and cursing and banging on things, what have you, and telling people about their job and this, that, and the third. Now, we have people come in with wrong things. We have people that were supposed to get larges, they got mediums or what have you, and things like that are easily fixed. Now, I'm not condoning this woman's behavior because we don't know if there were children in the store, or elderly people in the store, what have you. All we see is her ranting and raving. We see another customer there, a guy, who is trying to calm her down because she's making a fool of herself. And we see, looks like the manager and another co-worker working, trying to handle the situation. Now, I'm watching the video, and if that was me saying, okay, because I had customers just storming, and I'd probably just get there and say, hey, I was supposed to get this, and I got this. I'm like, okay, just give me 1 second, and this is what happened. If they want to run and rave, I'd be like, I don't know what else I could do for you. I can get you the manager. Other than that, if there's nothing else you need, then you can have a nice day. And then I go about my business. See, everyone's saying, when I'm reading the comments, that there is more to the video. Now, my question is, where is this video? Because all we are seeing is this customer overreacting over something about 40 cents. Now, where I work at, a cone is a lot cheaper than a French fry. And sometimes, I don't know whether she was in drive-through or counter or whatever, but some people that get ringing for the wrong stuff, for the stuff they actually pay for, we could just give it to them. You're just paying less than what you're paying for, and some people take it as a compliment, like, oh, well, thank you for acknowledging that. So people are saying that that's not the whole thing, that the employees were rude to her or what have you. I've dealt with McDonald's for as long as I can remember. McDonald's was my first job. I had other jobs that I've had and got laid off and wound up coming back to McDonald's. And I've seen my share of customer complaints or what have you. Some are pathetic, some are reasonable. Either way, the problem gets solved or what have you. Now, as a McDonald's employee, we don't like when people just come and run and rave over things that could get fixed. And sometimes that we have to sit there as people, because some of us are, we have to sit there and be like, damn, should I react to this person because they're just really pissing me off? And we got to sit there and we got to hold our composure to people, as this individual here is running and raving over stuff that could be fixed and insulting us while we're trying to help them. Or, should we just go all out and just knock shit out of her? Now, I had people rant and rave and curse at me and tell me about my job and how simple and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to say this. As an employee, if you work at a customer service, whether it's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, Walmart, Kmart, Boscov's, you're going to come across a douchebag customer. But just remember, at the end of the day, this douchebag customer is helping you by paying your bills, because if they're in, like a person always told me, if there are no customers, then there is no paycheck. Because if a business doesn't thrive, then they're going to have to cut something like workers, and you're asked out of a check. Now, when you're in a customer service, especially for McDonald's, you're going to have to see that person, I would say, for up to maybe 3 to 4 minutes. And in hell, they want to rant and rave, okay, bye. Here's your things to help for your mistake, and you can have a nice day. Now, some people like to rant and rave after you completed the thing, and you have to be humble about it, because I have to deal with that, trying to fix a mistake, and sometimes it's not my fault. Like I said, nobody's perfect. And there's been plenty of opportunities where I could have cursed people out. But what helps me is when I have someone curse me out, I will walk somewhere and turn on my phone, because I have a screensaver of my daughters, and remind myself why I cannot go to jail for aggravated assault. Now, if people are going to work in a area of customer service, we must realize that none of us like shitty service. And there's been places where I have gone and I have got shitty service. And as much as I would like to be the ghetto bitch with, that takes off the weave and snatch off the earrings, I have to remind myself that if I do that, then that person can come to my job and do the same thing, and vice versa. So we must ask ourselves, what the fuck is 40 cents? And we can sit there and we can call this, the way she went about it was rude as fuck, yelling and screaming. Because that's the only thing that we saw. And we have people that are defending the person that was running and screaming, because we're hearing from people, well, that's the full video. So all I saw was the customer side of it. As we all know, as we grow up, we always hear that there are two sides to every story. As we always also hear, we hear there's 3 sides to every story. One person's, the other person's, and the truth. So all we saw is one person's side, and that's the customer side. And that's the one that we saw ranting and raving and hooping and hollering over the store, and even had another customer like, yo, you need to calm down. It's not that serious. Now, I need to see the rest of this video or something, because the way that I saw it, it was ridiculous. And if that was to be me, for a customer to come in and be like, I ordered this, or I want a refund. Now, when it comes to refunds, what I have seen is people get a wrong item. Say you get a Big Mac, a Big Mac meal or a kids meal, and instead of the apple juice, you get a white milk. Instead of us placing that, they want the whole meal. But then on top of that, they want to keep the meal. Now, in my opinion, if you want to keep the meal and we still fix your problem, and then want a refund, what was the purpose of the mistake? You just want a free meal. Now, some people do that to try to run game, because we have had people that have one item and replace it. And, to place it in drive and then try to come in and make a scene so they can get a free meal. If worse comes to worse, if you have an individual like this or what have you, and you have customers in the store, then fine, and refund the chicken head and get her out of there, because you have to keep in mindset that there are other individuals that are dining in that establishment. And the way you handle the situation in the establishment, especially with other customers, can see how long you could be employed there, because some customers that that you are being rude or whatever to, may know the owner, may know the supervisor, may know somebody from corporate or everything, and your name could travel from somewhere else, and that could hurt your employment down the line. Now, as far as this video goes, I just sat in it and was like, oh my God, over 40 cents. And I had individuals that were like this woman come to me over things that could be easily be replaced. And I'm just sitting there like, are you kidding me? If that was me, I don't have time to argue with it, because at the end of the day, you are still in McDonald's getting food that you could easily cook. And I'm not going to sit there and argue with you over something as petty as this. Now you're getting a ice cream cone that is $1.06, and you got charged for an ice cream cone or what have you, or a fry, and for, whatever size fry may mean is $2.11. Things like that could be fixed, and we can give you the difference or what have you. But the scene that was caused there was just disgusting, and it looked like the person was younger than her that was handling the situation. But like I said, we have not seen the full video, because people are saying, oh, well, the McDonald's employee was rude as shit to her, and that's what caused her to set off. Now, we have to realize that nobody is perfect and people make mistakes. It's how you handle the mistakes that could have the outcome of the situation. Now, hopefully this woman gets her blood pressure down, and if this was such a disgust of an issue, that she would not visit this certain McDonald's again. Because that's another thing. We have people that sit there and complain, oh, well, we have disgusting service, I'm never coming here again. And then the next day, I'm looking at you again. So it was not that bad of an experience. Maybe she had a bad day. I don't know. Maybe the employee had a bad day. I don't know. Because like I said, there's always two sides to every story. And if that was me, I would have just been like, manager, you need to talk to her, please. And walked away. Because you're not worth my job. I have to support my girls. And if you want to hoop and holler and raise your blood pressure, now that's kudos to you. Because I'm going to handle it the best way I can. I'm not going to curse at you. I'm not going to call you out of your name. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to do what I can. And if you're going to yell or what have you, I will walk away. Because, there is still a line, whatever establishment you use, there is a thing called respect. And you have to give it in order to take it. If a person wants to be a dick, then you kill him with kindness. But if killing with kindness can only go so far, because some people just want to press and press your buttons, because that's life. People will press and press your buttons to the farthest extent they can go to see how you can go, and you can lose your job, and they can go about their business, and you're back at square one, and they feel happy about that. There are always people out there that are willing to kill someone's joy to make themselves feel better. Just realize that. Don't let that person be you. So, anyway, hopefully this situation works out. I don't know what this woman was trying to prove. Like I said, there's two sides to every story. I'm just commenting on what I'm seeing, because I know right now it's the holidays, and we have a few customers that have gone off like her, but not as far as her. But it's just ways that could have been handled, and as an employee, you have to bite your tongue. I know it sucks, that you got to bite your tongue to some of these ignorant customers, and I know as customers, you feel that you should get the best service whether you're in McDonald's or in Walmart. But remember, when we were younger, we were taught respect and how to go about things. And what I saw was just disgusting to watch. And hopefully I don't have to watch too many videos about that, because I've seen the last video that I saw of McDonald's was, McDonald's employee, I guess in New York, whooping his man's ass, a manager included, and you guys looked retarded as fuck, and I would not go to jail trying to look gangster for nobody. So anyway, this is Lily, and I'm out.